What product do you know of that can wirelessly share from Windows, iOS, Android, and macOS, dynamically adjust the interface based on the number of presenters, plays videos from YouTube, allows instructors to control who is on screen, and even streams the output of your presentation straight to remote audiences on YouTube, all while maintaining a hands-free experience? And it all fits in this one box. The Atlona WAVE-101, probably the smallest wireless presentation tool that's come across our desk that's made for the commercial Pro AV markets by people who know the Pro AV space. We've seen a lot of screen sharing and collaborative devices over the years, from full servers to set-top boxes, then to dongles, and now this little cube. Typically, the smaller they get, the fewer features they have, but this is not the case with the WAVE-101, and let's discuss why. Okay, see, wireless presentation tools fall into a couple of camps. The ones that require a dongle to be connected to your computer in order to connect to the screen in the room. The ones that require software that allow you to connect to the screen in the room. And lastly, the ones that have the wireless protocols for the specific OS variations built into them, requiring no additional software to use. And this is where the WAVE-101 sits in the market. See, it has iOS, AirPlay, Google Cast, Miracast, all included in the box. And this pretty much covers all the major OS types. No additional dongles or software needed here. Now, users connect via the instructions on screen and start sharing content. The system dynamically adjusts the screen when additional users want to share content, and the meeting gets moving while others are still looking for the correct adapter for their laptop to plug into the monitor. Okay, so let's start with the box itself. Now, the WAVE-101 has a gigabit Ethernet port for connecting into the local network and using local Wi-Fi. It has an HDMI port for connecting to the display and a couple of USB ports for future accessories. Now, lastly, and probably one of my personal favorites, is this has a Kensington lock, and this is what I would call the removal deterrence program. Other than that, that's it. This is really simple hardware that even includes Visa mounting gear in the box so you can lock this up behind the monitor. Now to the software. Now, there are three features that I think make the WAVE-101 the device to use. Okay, so the first one is the Instructor Page. This is a feature that when used in a classroom or even a rowdy conference room with engineers who are always trying to flash photos of their latest Dungeons & Dragons conquest can really come in handy to rein in control of your screen. Now, this is a queue that is displayed to the instructor, showing who's connected and who wants to share content. The list of available content will appear here, and the instructor can show up to 4 contributors at the same time or deny them altogether. Additionally, since this is a media device, URLs of media content can also be loaded into the queue. So instead of the content being driven by a device, a contributor can load up a URL, like a YouTube link, and let the interwebs do the sharing. And thankfully, since it's in the queue, the final decision on what's being shown is still in the hands of the instructor. Okay, the next feature, and the one I like the most, is the integrated digital signage. The most wasted monitor in any room is the unused conference room monitor. I mean, blank screens are all that are seen until someone decides to share their presentation. So what if during that downtime, we could be using that display to host content relevant to anyone who happens to pass by? So the WAVE-101 allows for web-based digital signage to be the default screensaver. Atlona added one more trick up their sleeve, and this is a room occupancy sensor integration. So when coupled with the Atlona network-enabled occupancy sensor, the Wave will automatically turn the room on when a person enters the space and turn it off after a set time with no one in the room. This feature and the use of the instructor mode allows for the room to be used with no additional control system required. Even better, this allows for complete hands-free operation of the room to enable safer and cleaner conference rooms. Coupled with Atlona's new Omega series switching and extension products, the WAVE-101 can create a very simple huddle room or add collaboration to a full-size conference room with multiple displays, PTZ cameras, microphones, making that the room video conferencing hub of your organization. So contact your EXERTIS Almo team for more information on how Atlona can change the way you present.